So here we have our 5 values of the first one of tangent 0, and then tangent pi over 6, then tangent pi over 4, tangent pi over 3, and tangent pi over 2. So for this we will use our unit circle, and we will use the coordinates that we have along with it. So for tangent 0 we have to go to the 0 radian, and we find it and we look at the coordinates, and we know that tangent is y over x, which is sine over cosine. So we will put 0 over 1, and when we do that we have 0 over 1 equals 0. For our tangent over 6 we have to go over here and we have to find tangent over 6, and we know that sine is 1/2 and cosine is square root of 3 over 2. So here we have 1/2 divided by the square root of 3 over 2. And when we do that, we multiply both the top and bottom by the reciprocal of square root of 3 over 2. So we'll be left with 1/2 times 2 over the square root of 3. The 2's will cancel out and we will have 1 over the square root of 3. We can't leave that by itself, so we have to multiply both the top and bottom by the square root of 3, and that equals square root of 3 over 3. Next we have tangent pi over 4, and we can do that problem by going to pi over 4, and we have our sine and cosine values of square root of 2 over 2, and they're both the same. So we can easily come over here and see that square root of 2 over 2 divided by square root of 2 over 2 equals 1. For pi over 3, we have to go over to the unit circle, and we have our sine value of square root of 3 over 2, and 1/2 for our cosine value. So when solving this, we have square root of 3 over 2 divided by 1/2, and that by multiplying the top and bottom by the reciprocal of 1/2, we have square root of 3 over 2 times 2 over 1, and the 2's cancel out, and we are left with square root of 3 over 1, and simplifying that, it gives us square root of 3. Now for tangent pi over 2, we come over here and we have pi over 2, and we have 0 and 1 as our coordinates. And so we will take the sine and put it over the cosine, and that's 1 over 0, which we know is undefined.